Hello everyone, today I'm going to review the movie Enola Holmes 2. In this presentation, I will discuss the main characters, the plot, the message from the movie, some new vocabulary that I learned, and my favorite scene. I choose this movie because I enjoy mystery and detective stories. Besides being entertaining, this movie also contains important lessons about courage, justice, and perseverance. Now, let's begin. Okay, before discussing the story, I would like to give some information about the movie Enola Holmes 2. Enola Holmes 2 is a mystery and adventure film released in 2022. It was directed by Harry Bradbeer and stars Millie Bobby Brown as Enola Holmes and Henry Cavill as Sherlock Holmes. The movie follows Enola Holmes as she opens her own detective agency and takes on her first official case. What starts as a simple missing person investigation gradually develops into a much larger mystery involving corruption, dangerous working conditions, and the fight for justice. Overall, the movie combines mystery, adventure, suspense, and a little bit of humor, making it enjoyable to watch. Now, I would like to talk about the main character, starting with Enola Holmes. Enola Holmes is the main character of the movie and the younger sister of Sherlock Holmes. Physically, she has curly hair and usually wears Victorian style clothing. She appears confident and energetic throughout the film. In terms of personality, Enola is very intelligent, brave, independent, and determined. She has strong observation skills and enjoys solving mysteries. Even when people underestimate her because she is young and a woman, she never gives up and continues proving her abilities. What I admire most about Enola is her courage and determination. She is willing to take risks and face challenges in order to uncover the truth and help others. Next, Sherlock Holmes. The character of Sherlock Holmes is Enola's older brother and one of the most famous detectives in England. Physically, he is tall, well dressed, and always appears neat and professional. His personality can be described as intelligent, logical, analytical, and observant. He is able to notice small details that most people would ignore, which helps him solve difficult cases. Although Sherlock is often serious and focused on his work, he also cares about Enola and supports her throughout the movie. I like how the film shows their relationship becoming stronger as they learn to trust each other. The next important character is Sarah Chapman. Sarah is the factory worker whose disappearance becomes the center of the investigation. Physically, she is a young woman from a working class background and has a simple appearance. Sarah is brave, responsible, determined, and caring. She is not only concerned about herself but also about the safety and well-being of her fellow workers. What makes Sarah an important character is her willingness to expose the truth about the dangerous condition in the factory. Even though doing so puts her at a risk, she continues fighting for justice. The last character I would like to discuss is Lord Tewkesbury. Tewkesbury is Anna's close friend and one of her biggest supporters. Physically, he is a young nobleman who is usually well dressed and has a gentle appearance. His personality can be described as kind, loyal, sportive, and caring. Throughout the movie, he encourages Enola and stands by her side during difficult situations. One thing I like about Tewkesbury is that he always believes in Enola's ability. His loyalty and kindness make him an important character and a great friend. Now, I would like to talk about the plot of the movie. The story begins when Enola Holmes opens her own detective agency. She hopes to become a successful detective and establish her own identity instead of always being known as Sherlock Holmes' younger sister. Unfortunately, things do not go as planned. Many people do not trust her because she is young and a woman. As a result, she struggles to find clients and starts feeling discouraged. Just when she begins to lose hope, a young girl named Bessie Chapman visits her office. Bessie asks Enola to help find her missing sister, Sarah Chapman. Seeing this an opportunity to prove herself, Enola accepts the case and starts her first official investigation. After accepting the case, Enola began searching for clues about Sarah's disappearance. She learned that Sarah worked at a match factory and starts questioning people who knew her. During her investigation, Enola discovers that many workers at the factory have become seriously ill. The factory owners claim that the illness is caused by typhus. However, Sarah had started to suspect that something else was responsible. As Enola continues her investigation, she learns that the workers are actually being harmed by white phosphorus, a dangerous chemical used in the production of matchsticks. Before disappearing, Sarah had been gathering evidence and trying to expose the truth. This discovery makes Enola realize that the case is much larger and more dangerous than she originally thought. As Enola gets closer to uncovering the truth, she faces many challenges and danger. There are powerful people who want to keep the truth hidden and prevent anyone from exposing the corruption connected to the factory. Enola is followed, threatened, and attacked, but she refuses to stop investigating. At the same time, Sherlock Holmes is working on a separate case involving a mysterious criminal and financial crimes. Although the two investigations seem unrelated at first, they eventually become connected. This revelation makes the story even more exciting because it shows that the mystery is much bigger than anyone expected. And in the final part of the movie, Enola finally uncovers the truth behind Sarah Chapman's disappearance. She discovers that corruption and dishonesty allowed dangerous working conditions to continue in the factory. The real cause is the workers' illness had been hidden from the public. With the help of Sherlock and her allies, Enola exposes the truth and helps bring justice to the workers. By solving the case, Enola proves that she is a talented detective capable of handling difficult investigation of her own. She gains confidence, earns recognition for her work, and continues building her own detective agency. The ending shows that Enola is finally creating her own future rather than living in Sherlock's shadow. Okay, next to moral value. The first message I learned from this movie is to never give up. Throughout the story, Enola faces many obstacles. People underestimate her abilities and she often finds herself difficult situations. However, she never lets these challenges stop her. Instead, she continues searching for answers and working toward her goals. This teaches us that persistence and determination are important qualities for success. The second message is the importance of fighting for justice. The movie highlights issues such as corruption and unfair treatment of workers. Even when powerful people try to hide the truth, Enola refuses to stay silent. She risks her safety to help others and reveal what is really happening. This message reminds us that standing up for what is right is important, even when doing is so difficult. The third message is that women can be strong and independent throughout the movie, and while challenges the expectation that society places on women, she proves that women can be intelligent, brave, and successful leaders. I think this is one of the most inspiring messages in the film because it encourages people to believe in their abilities regardless of gender. Next, for my favorite scenes is when the truth about the factory is finally revealed and the workers stand together against injustice. I like this scene because it is emotional, powerful, and inspiring. It shows the courage of the workers and highlight the importance of unity when facing unfair treatment. For me, this scene perfectly represents the main themes of the movie, including justice, bravery, and perseverance. Okay, the vocabulary and sentence that I learned in this movie. The first word is investigation, which means the process of discovering the truth. Example sentence, Enola started an investigation to find Parachapman. The second word is detective, which means a person who investigates and solves crimes. Example sentence, Sherlock Holmes is a brilliant detective. The third word is evidence, which means information used to prove something. Example sentence, the evidence helps solve the case. The fourth word is suspect, which means information that helps solve a mystery. Example sentence, Enola followed every clue carefully. The sixth word is witness, which means a person who sees an event happen. The example sentence, a witness provided important information. The seventh word is mystery, which refers um, something difficult to explain. Example sentence, mystery became more complicated as the story progresses. And the more vocabulary and sentences that um, I learned from this movie. Okay, so Enola Holmes Two is an entertaining and inspiring movie that combines mystery, adventure, and meaningful life lessons. I enjoyed the interesting storyline, the stronger character development, and the important message about perseverance, justice, and independence. Overall, I would give this movie a rating of 9 out of 7. 9 out of 10. Thank you for listening, and that is the end of my movie review. Thank you.